Hello everyone, welcome to Wednesday the 22nd of April and your writing today. So I've got the writing page up and I've got my post, and today what we're going to be looking at doing is using some different openers in our writing. So you remember how we did the writing last week, the recount, and I talked about time openers and time connectives. So we're going to work a little bit more just on openers today, okay? And what I'm hoping we can do in our writing is use two new openers, okay? And I'll put those two openers in the success criteria. I can use the following opening phrases in my writing. Another thing, after a while, okay? Now, I'm going to show you why it's really important to use different openers, okay? I'm going to bring up a PowerPoint here. You guys don't have access to the PowerPoint, but you don't really need it. So, we're going to start with looking at a paragraph. Now this paragraph, as you'll see in a moment, has something that makes it a little bit repetitive, which means that it's the same thing over and over. So I'll read this paragraph to you. I went to the park on the weekend. I went on the slide and the swings. I had a lot of fun on monkey bars too. I went home. Then in red it says boring. Now the reason why it's a little bit boring is because of this. In this one, I've highlighted with a circle, blue circle, the opening words that were used in each sentence. Okay? You'll notice they're the same word each time. I. And that's actually a pretty common way that some people write. Okay? Is that they start, when they're writing a recount or in different pieces of writing, they start using the same word or words to begin their writing. Now I'm going to show you an example that's been up-leveled, so it's been improved a bit. So as you can see on this one, I'll read it to you. It says, on Saturday I went to the park with my brother. First I went on the slide and the swings. My favourite part was going on the monkey bars. After a great time, I went home. So what you can see here is they've added a few words into their openers. So on here they put in on Saturday. Down here they used first. Here they used my favourite. And lastly, after a great time was used in that third sentence or fourth sentence. So you can see they're really varying the openers they use, and they're actually good choices because they're explaining a little bit more about what is happening to them. So by saying on Saturday, you know when it is. And here, after a great time, that's actually an example of a time opener. So a word that, or words that tell us when something happens, and that was after a great time they went home. Okay, so that's what I want you to try to do today. Now the last thing, I know this video is a little bit longer than I would like, but I'm going to try to keep this short. But the last thing, I just want to show you how you're going to do your writing today. So on the post, down the bottom, I put a link, and it says Public 365/wilderness. All right, and if you click on that, it will bring up Pobble 365 for the day. Okay, so on Pobble 365, which you should have used at home at some point, there's a new photo every day. So you can have a look at the photo, and if you keep going further down, it's got some different activities. You can draw a picture. That might be something extra you might want to do. But have a look at the story starter. All right, and that is the person who put the photo up, how they would start a story. I put my own example up as well that you might want to have a look at, which is a bit different to that one. There's also some other activities on there that you may want to have a go at if you want to. But you're going to use this photo here to do a bit of writing today. So have a look at that man. He's got a very impressive mustache. Have a good look at him and have a think about, what could I write about that relates to this man? What is he doing? You might want to have a look at these questions too. They relate to the story starter. But have a good think, alright? What is this person doing? He's obviously making some fire. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to talk for too long, and I don't want my videos going for too long. Alright? Let me know how you go.